Paris is on fire. The city of love is witnessing history in the making. Simone Biles, the queen of gymnastics, has stunned everyone with her new triple-double on the floor. Remember the Tokyo Olympics? The heartbreak? The doubt? Well, forget about it. Biles is back, ready to lead USA to women's gymnastics team gold at Paris Olympics. But wait, it just happened. Let's dive into this mind-blowing performance and relive the magic at the Olympics 2024 finals. Remember those dark days in Tokyo? When the unthinkable happened and Simone had to pull out of most of her events? It was a heartbreaking moment for fans worldwide. But Simone, being the champion she is, didn't let it define her. She faced her fears, worked tirelessly, and came back stronger than ever. Guess what? Simone Biles, the GOAT, is at it again. We are talking about a legend who's rewritten the rule book countless times and introduced jaw-dropping moves that have left the world shocked. Can you believe it? Biles is gunning for a signature move on every single apparatus. Yes, you read that right. Biles currently has 5 signature moves named after her in 3 events, 2 on the floor, 1 on the vault, and 2 on the beam. But this gymnastics goddess isn't satisfied. Biles is on a mission to claim her 6th signature move, this time on the floor. If she lands this one, she'll be the only gymnast ever to have skills named after her on every single apparatus. Talk about domination! This new element is a wild combination of power and precision. A clear hip circle forward with a whopping 1.5 turns into a handstand. Forget about simply defying gravity. She's practically mocking it. The gymnastics world is holding its breath. If approved, this will be her 6th signature move, joining the already impressive list of Biles-named skills that have become the gold standard in the sport. Can she pull it off again? In Paris, Biles will be competing in her 3rd Olympics alongside fellow Americans Jordan Chiles, Jade Carey, Hesley Rivera, and Suni Lee. Here is a look at the gymnastics moves that Biles has made her own. The Biles isn't just a name, it's a force of nature. It's a Yurchenko half-on with 2 twists, a move so insanely difficult, it's almost beyond comprehension. Imagine launching yourself into the air, twisting twice before landing perfectly. It's like watching a superhero defy gravity. Breaking it down, Biles starts with a powerful round-off onto the springboard, followed by a back handspring. But this isn't your average back handspring. She adds a half twist before unleashing those jaw-dropping 2 twists in the air. That's the Biles. It's a move that leaves you wondering if humans are truly meant to fly. Biles first landed it in the 2018 World Championships. This masterpiece of athleticism earned her a difficulty score of 6.4, the highest you can get for a vault. It's a score that reflects the immense courage and risk involved in performing this move. But for Simone Biles, it's just another day at the arena, or, more accurately, another day of rewriting the history books. Following the groundbreaking Biles, she introduced the world to the mind-boggling Biles 2. This vault is a pure adrenaline-fueled spectacle. You might have seen it several times. A backflip off the vault, followed by an astonishing 2 full rotations while in a pike position, is a feat that defies gravity and logic. When Biles first landed this move at the 2023 World Championships in Antwerp, Belgium, it was a moment that stopped the world. It was the kind of athletic achievement that made everyone question the limits of the human body. And just like that, gymnastics history was rewritten once more. Biles then elevated floor exercise to an entirely new level of artistry and athleticism. Her signature Biles on the floor demands some extra extraordinary talent and fearlessness. This double layout with a half twist might seem simple on paper, but the execution is mind-boggling. Just see this again. Biles achieves incredible height, maintaining a perfectly straight body throughout the 2 flips, before adding the complexity of a half twist. The true challenge, as expert judge Courtney Johnson points out, lies in the blind landing. With no visual reference point upon descent, Biles must rely on laser-perfect timing, muscle memory, and trust in her body to execute a flawless landing. How it's possible. It's a feat that defies belief again. Beyond the groundbreaking Biles, she introduced another jaw-dropping Biles 2 on the floor. This incredible move involves an astonishing triple-double, 2 flips while twisting 3 times before landing. It's a mind-boggling display of power, precision, and courage. The timing has to be good enough for you to still get that height in the air, but also move your arms to start this spin rotation part, Johnson shared. Do you know? Biles is the first female gymnast to ever complete a triple-double. The 5th move. You already know this. Simone Biles has redefined what's possible on every apparatus, and the balance beam is no exception. Imagine launching yourself from a 4-inch wide beam, completing 2 full twists and 2 backflips before landing. That's the Biles dismount. It's a mind-boggling feat that pushes the limits of human capability. The one that is just mind-boggling to me is the dismount of balance. Don Spencer, gymnastic coach and USA Gymnastics Technical Committee chairman, told reporters in 2021. It's hard enough just to get to a dismount, with multiple skills in front of it going down a straight line. To be able to execute a skill that twists twice and flips twice from a balance beam, that is just absolutely phenomenal. Remember the name? Biles. Coaches say that Biles' genetics likely has a lot to do with her success. Do you think so? Johnson said her 4'8" height and small stature give her more time in the air to do high-difficulty skills. It makes her unstoppable when combined with her strong, muscular build. She's using her body and her muscles as efficiently as possible, and it makes her that much more powerful, Johnson shared. This way, Biles manages more twists, turns, and stunts than shocks her competitors. Let's talk about the 6th move. Well, after a damp opening ceremony on Friday, the Paris Olympics are in full swing. Biles was on full display right from the start. The crowd was electric. A sea of red, white, and blue with a sprinkle of Hollywood glam. Tom Cruise and Ariana Grande were spotted cheering her on. Can you imagine the pressure? But Biles is not your average gymnast. She's a superstar who thrives under the spotlight. Starting on the beam, Biles was pure elegance, a graceful ballerina, yet with the power of a superhero. Then came the floor routine. That's where the magic truly unfolded. 5 signature skills, and then the moment we've all been waiting for, the triple-double. It was like watching a rocket launch in slow motion. Perfect form, flawless landing. The crowd erupted. Isn't it surreal? She didn't stop there. On the vault, another signature move. Can you believe Biles even considered a 6th skill on the rings? The woman is unreal. The biggest smile lit up her face as she dismounted. This wasn't just about winning medals, it was about joy, redemption, and pure athleticism. Team USA is on fire too. Dominating the all-around team event, they're looking to erase the silver medal pain from Tokyo. Biles is leading the charge, scoring a whopping 59.566. She's the top all-around contender, and she's also crushing it on floor and vault. Remember those whispers about her maybe being past her prime? Well, Biles shut them down with recent performances, proving she's still the queen of the sport. Biles looked relaxed, happy, and absolutely in her element. Her difficulty is unreal. Her confidence is soaring, and there's no doubt she's aiming for gold in Paris 2024. But here's a fact. The stakes are incredibly high for Biles. Olympics 2024 is a bit personal too. After a challenging Tokyo 2020, she's coming back stronger than ever. I knew I had more to give to this sport, she says with conviction. Then, the qualifying round held on Sunday at the Paris Games arrived, which was a masterclass. Have you seen that? Biles was on fire, seemingly untouched by the weight of expectation or the passage of time. She dominated the finals in 3 events, and the US team went high due to her leadership. But hold your breath. A minor scare struck when Biles tweaked her calf during the warm-up for her floor routine. The arena held its breath. Had history repeated itself? No way. With a determined glint in her eye, Biles pushed through, taping up her leg and delivering a floor routine that left jaws dropped. Lee followed Biles and scored high. Excitement was building high for the team finals. Fans just craved another gold for Team USA in the Paris Olympics. Nothing else. You know the latest, right? Share your favorite moments of the day in the comments below. Can't get enough gymnastics action? We've got exclusive highlights from the gymnastics finals waiting for you. Here's the latest. Simone Biles and Team USA win gold in the gymnastics team final. Goosebumps, anyone? Team USA actually backed off the throttle a bit, doing some safer routines here and there. They scored exactly 1 point less than they did in qualification, though in qualification, they're allowed to have 4 gymnasts compete and then drop the lowest score. Still, it was like watching a different level of competition. Their degree of difficulty is so high, they could have taken it easy and still cruised to gold, but they didn't. Their scores were in a league of their own. Every apparatus, check the highest score, the winning moments, Simone Biles on the floor. How she gets that high in the air is beyond me, but she had a slight step, maybe touching a foot out of bounds. She immediately did her second aerial assault and stuck the landing. People knew it, she's clinched gold. Then, a big hop out of bounds on her third pass. This hadn't been Biles at her best today. Biles then nailed the fourth one. The difficulty score for this was off the charts. And that's it. Jordan Chills fell as she started her balance beam routine, then did a solid job the rest of the way. That was the lowest score the USA posted today, a 12.733. The next lowest was Suni Lee's 13.533 on the floor exercise. Only one other score was below 14. Chili's again, on the floor. Let's talk about reality. We've seen what can happen when things go wrong. Biles withdrew in Tokyo. Lee has had some struggles. Jade Carey has been ill and had a rough floor routine in qualifying. But when things go right, this is the most unbeatable team in sports. While Team USA dominated the competition, the battle for the remaining medals was fierce. Italy showcased incredible consistency, delivering solid performances across the board. Alice D'Amato was their standout, shining on all 4 apparatuses. Their strategy was clear: avoid major mistakes and capitalize on the opportunities presented by other teams. Brazil's success relied on the extraordinary talent of Rebeca Andrade. She was a one-woman powerhouse, delivering breathtaking performances on vault and uneven bars that even rivaled Simone Biles. Her scores were simply phenomenal and carried her team to the podium. Team GB, unfortunately, fell just short. Despite Becky Downey's impressive performance on uneven bars, they lacked the explosive power and consistency needed to challenge for a higher position. It was a good effort, but ultimately, they were outshined by the incredible talent displayed by Italy and Brazil. What a thrilling competition. Team USA absolutely dominated, proving once again why they're the gold standard in gymnastics. Simone Biles is a force of nature, pushing the boundaries of human ability with every performance. But the journey isn't over. The individual finals are next, and we can't wait to see how these incredible athletes will shine. Will Simone Biles add even more gold to her already impressive collection? Can Rebeca Andrade continue her upward trajectory? The curiosity is killing us, and we can't wait to hear from you again in the comments below. Hit that like button and subscribe to stay tuned for our next episode, where we'll discuss the individual finals and crown the ultimate champions. Don't miss it.